Say, oh, I love me a Southern man. Back in the day, I heard an old woman say, ain't nothing like a Southern man. Nothing like a Southern man. I asked her how could she tell them apart. She put her hand right on her heart. By the way that he wears his pants. It's by the way that he wears his pants. Yeah. Now she was talking in riddles so deep, I thought she was talking about his jeans. Till Mr. Charlie walked up with a smile on his face, and now I see just what she mean. That man got a smooth walk. He kinda growl when he talk. Ain't shy to no hard work. He love his mama and he go to church. He don't care if them kids is his. He gon' raise them like they is. It's hard to find one, but if you can, you better get you a Southern man. That woman was so proud with that man on her arm. Had me trying to chase him down all over town to see if he had a son. She said, Charlie ain't perfect, he's just a man, but he's everything I need. And now I want nothing other than a smooth Southern brother that's head over heels for me. I took that woman at her word, and now I'm happy as can be. And if you listen to what we're saying to you, you'll see just what we mean. A Southern man got a smooth walk. He kinda growl when he talk. Ain't shy to no hard work. He love his mama and he go to church. He don't care if them kids is his, cause he gon' raise them like they is. It's hard to find one, but if you can, you better get you a Southern man. Now say, oh, I love me a Southern man. Yes, I do.
Hey, you guys. Yes. I am super excited to be on here. It is Monday. You guys know what time it is. It's time for a vibe on the Live with Vicky P show. You guys know how we do and know how we get down on here. So tonight, I know y'all heard that song that I just played. I know y'all did. Y'all know that's one of my favorite songs, Southern Man. But honey, not just me playing the song, but I have her on here tonight. And we're going to groove. We're going to get down. We're going to party because that's what she do. So you guys, before I bring her on, and I'm not going to even say her name. Y'all already know who it is. But let me send a shout out to my sponsors. My sponsors are a Level Up Management Company, a Level Up Promotions, Bustin' Unlimited, The Boss Chicks of Augusta, Joker's Comedy on the Move, and Toast the Event Bar. All right, I'm not going to prolong this, you guys. Yeah, my setup is different because I wanted to get my little Christmas tree in there and my Santa Claus. You guys see it? All right, here we go. Hey, girl, hey.
We vibing on the live tonight. I heard you, sir. I heard you.
You know it, girl. What you doing?
Girl, I am excited. It's the holiday season. What y'all doing?
Girl, nothing but getting ready for Christmas. That's all.
And that's right.
Just coming off a high from this past weekend at the AMG.
No, congratulations.
We missed you. Congratulations to you.
Thank you. I hate I couldn't be there. I was at a show in Arkansas at a museum, and it was great. Don't get me wrong, but man, I hate I wasn't with y'all.
Yes, we had a very good time. And as soon as I was like, girl, you won. Congratulations.
Look, when I tell you my phone blowing up so bad, I told my husband it scared me. I thought somebody had died. I was like, all these people calling me at once. What's wrong?
You won.
Oh man.
Yes. And
Shout out to Uncle Verge. Thank y'all so much.
Yes. And that's what I want to say. Shout out to Uncle Verge for putting
Yes.
together this amazing event from the 6th through the 8th. If you missed it, you did miss a great event. And shout out to all of the nominees and the
All
winners.
of them.
Yes.
Of them. There were some tough lineups. You hear me?
Girl. All of them.
Yeah, that was tough. It was tough.
All of them. And I want to send a shout out to Red Top.
Yeah,
that's my
girl.
We sat together, and let me tell you something. I laughed at her the whole time.
Bro, listen, she is hilarious. She is hilarious.
I was like, girl, I'm gonna have to get you to come host my birthday party or something because you are too funny. But shout out to Red Top.
So shout out to Red Top.
Let's get into it. Girl, introduce yourself.
My name is Cecily Wilborn. I'm a singer, songwriter, and producer. I love where the country music is going right now, y'all. I'm not a country artist. I'm just a country girl that like all kind of music. If y'all like the vibes, if you like real music, that real talk that grown folk go through, pull up a Cecily Wilborn song and just let it ride.
And I mean, you gonna ride. You gonna ride. And if you on I-20, like for me, leaving Alabama to go to Augusta's come. This is the type of music that I listen to. Yes, I do. I have a whole, my whole setup from the time I get in the car to the time I get to where I'm at. Like
you are so sweet. Thank you. Red Top is on here. What's up, my girl?
Red Top, what's up, girl? What's up? She is crazy. I really enjoy it.
But she's such a fun spirit, though. Everybody needs a friend like her. Yeah. Like she ain't always like overbearing in your face, got to talk to you all the time. But her energy never changes. So she's such a sweet girl. Shout out to my girl Red Top.
Is. And I got to get you on here, girl. But let's get into this, honey, because tell people what song was your number one song when you came out on the Southern Soul side?
When Southern Soul decided to take a chance on me, because they didn't know me, y'all. They didn't know this girl from John the State and Army. That's what my mama say. When I first hit the scene, it was because of my song Southern Man. Southern Man was not a song that I wrote to get rich or famous. I already had music out. I already had albums of music out. I was just down broke, and Father's Day came around and I didn't know what I was going to do for my husband. So I took him to a Wild 'N Out show and I went and bought me a little track off of BeatStars. Shout out to Uriah High. And I got Southern Man. And I didn't realize it was such a relatable song, I guess, because I was just talking about my man. I didn't know it was so many other women that felt like that about their man,
Girl, what you talking
man about? Like that, you know what I'm saying? I didn't know.
Yes, because as soon as I heard it, what did I do? I called you.
You did. Yes, you did. You've been rocking with me since Southern Man. Before Party, before Red Cup Blues, before Get Loose, before all of that, you was already here. So I just wanted to be known. That is the message, and I approve that message. She been here.
I was like, sis, we gotta find her. I was like,
and she found me, y'all. She drove to a show to meet me in person. She is not telling fables when she say that. That is the truth.
Yes. And it was just so funny because when I reached you was recording, I think were you Bad Girl. I think y'all was recording something that day when we finally got to speak on the phone.
That's right. We had been in the studio all day.
We were in the studio and I said, well, listen, you go do your thing, but I just want you to know I love Southern Man. You made that song just for me because I had just got married and, it was relatable. And you was like, I said, go ahead, go. You was like, no. I will talk.
Look, I was on the porch of the studio. I was outside Kang's house on the porch talking to you like I didn't have no business to do it.
I said, you just go ahead. I said, I would love to have you on Live with Vicky
Your
P. And you
spirit
type.
was so welcoming and so warm. I was like, okay, this is definitely a connection that I want to keep. So I couldn't push you off like you were just a nobody, because I felt in my spirit that you were definitely going to be somebody that was going to stick around.
And
So I'm glad I did, because you've been like the sister from another mother that I didn't even know I needed. So
yes,
I'm glad we took that time to talk.
yes, and we have been right, y'all. She's probably been on here probably about six times. Who's counting?
Just little work, just little work.
Now tell everybody, where are you from?
I am from the great state of Arkansas. We ain't big as Texas, but y'all, we countries. I don't know what down here. We just some simple, God-loving, hardworking people, and we like good music. So we didn't have a lot of representation when it came to this genre from my state. So I just kind of took it. I took it by the horns and said, you know what? I'm gonna build a platform for us. That way, we ain't got to go to Mississippi. A shout out to Mississippi, Louisiana, and Texas, Alabama, Georgia, Florida, the Carolinas. They all been repping Southern Soul for a long time, but we didn't have any, I guess you could say, legends other than Johnny Taylor. You know what I'm saying? We can't call Johnny now. Johnny's kids are still out here working. Shout out to JT Hooker, you know what I'm saying? But we didn't have anybody that's like living and still working right now that we could call, that already had those connections, that already been through some of the stuff we're going through right now, that we could call and say, okay, we need advice on this. We're getting opportunities that we've never had before. How do we handle it? So I'm not a gatekeeper by any means. And I have been an open book to anybody that's been coming behind me asking those questions, because I know what it feels like to not have anybody to call, you know?
Yeah.
So shout out to all my people in Arkansas. I love Southern Soul, but shout out to my people in Arkansas, man. If you're trying to get into Southern Soul, holla at me. I ain't gonna do the work for you, but I can give you the book, you know?
But that's major. Even you just doing that, because you do have people just getting into it. It doesn't matter whether it's podcasting, promoting, producing. You need help sometimes.
We need help all the time.
Yeah,
I don't know anybody that can honestly say they shouldered this industry on their own. I have not met that person yet, because even the greats will go back and tell you that they stood on the shoulders of somebody else, you know?
Come on. And for you to, you know, even want to give out that particular type of information is amazing, because I'm
you know, you can lead a horse to the water, you can't make them drink. I'll be a water boy all day. I got all the water y'all need. Whatever water I got, y'all can have it. But I can't make you drink it now.
Come on. And it's some work.
It's a lot. Work. It's a lot of work. As you can see, I posted a video and I still had these same clothes on when I did the video. Like, I got up this morning, brushed my teeth, got my kids to school, and I jumped into content. Like, it's 24/7 nonstop work. But when you love it, it's technically not work. When you love it,
that's what you do.
This is what I love to do. This is what I ask God to allow me to do. And so I don't have to do this and then still go punch a clock. Shout out to the people that's still punching the clock. You will get here. Just keep working. You will get here. But God has blessed me to be in a position where I don't have to punch a clock. And this, what I love to do, pays my part of what I'm supposed to help to contribute to my household. I'm not going to say half, because we don't do that half stuff in our house. I have a Southern man.
Me too, baby.
We don't do the half and half. But what I will say, the little piece that I'm supposed to contribute, it is taken care of by what I love to do. My gift is making room for me. So I don't want to take for granted nothing God puts in front of me, because it's for some. We are blessed to be a blessing to somebody else. So it may not be money all the time. Sometimes it's just a helping hand.
Exactly. And you know, after I found out about you, I went back on YouTube and I was looking at your videos. You remember I mentioned to you
I was a little chunky face thing then, honey.
And you and your son was singing at church. I can't remember the name of
Stand by Me. When the night
is
long and the land is dark. It's a beautiful thing when I can share that with you. It was so sweet. It was I asked God to not just give me something that the world would see. I wanted something that my babies would be proud of. They saw me go to college. They saw all of that. And I want them to take away passion. They don't have to be a singer like their mom. They don't have to be a music person at all. They don't have to get into music at all. but I want them to be able to say I shared these moments with them.
Mm.
You know, that if ain't nothing, if they don't have no other memory of their mama, my mama didn't just go out and do it. She took us with her, you know.
Mm.
So
Mm.
from the day one, that's been my claim, is to make sure that my babies, my daddy did me like that though. Like I was a little girl, and you would think most little girls, they love their dads, but they stick by their moms, you know. And my daddy was on the road packing equipment in the trailer. I'm picking up cords, asking him how to show me how to wrap cords. Like that was me as a little girl, you know. I wanted to be there with my dad. Part of it, my brother was already with him, you know. My brother was only like 3 years older than me. So my brother was there. I'm like, well, he can go, I can go.
That's right. You can go.
Yeah. So it definitely started with my family, with my immediate family, with my parents and my siblings. It started there. And I feel like that held our family together like glue. You know, they always say a family that prays together stays together. Well, so does a family that sings together. You hear what I'm telling you? We sang together in church. We sang together at home, at family functions. That was just something that we did. And I didn't realize until I got older how much that allowed us to stay together, because we had something in common all the time. You know, watching movies. We wanted to watch music movies. So it just kept us together.
So could your mom sing?
My whole family sings. So I'm this is what I'm gonna do during COVID. I'm gonna go back and look, pull up some of my church's lives from my dad's church. My dad's a pastor. And during COVID, our sanctuary was shut down, but we found a way to go live from a cell phone, so that we had two deacons that would come. One stayed outside, one stayed inside. And the musicians came in, and it was only my family and I. At that time, Journey, my youngest baby, was still a baby. Like she was still a toddler. So we would go in, we were the choir, we were the ushers, we were everything. You hear me? We were everything on that live. And if you go back, it's my sister, my mother, my husband, my father, and I. And we carried that service. I mean, we invited other people to come in when, you know, when restrictions would allow, but because of social distancing, we could only have so many people in there. So, I mean, my whole family, if we got to do it, baby, them revivals, Dad put us in the car and we be learning songs on the way to church. We be like, why you didn't send us to this earlier? You want to learn it on the way?
Set y'all up. But you pulled it off every time.
Every time. Joe Coleman, I can't call him Joe Jackson. Joe Coleman was not going. Them notes was right. The words was right. And when the words wasn't right, the one thing my daddy said, if I mess up the words, y'all follow me and nobody will know.
And did that, just that.
And we did just that.
Wow. And so you have continued pretty much like a family legacy.
It is indeed a legacy. Our family's legacy. My grandfather was a quartet singer. My father is still a quartet singer. Shout out to the Eternal Light Singers. Like, it's literally a legacy. And I take pride. That's why I take so much pride in making sure that the level of excellence is there. I don't put out just anything, because that's the legacy that they came from. They didn't have records and stuff big like that back in the day. But if they were singing in front of somebody, honey, them notes was right, the moves was right, them words was right. They did not play that. So I take that same expectation into what I do, even though it's not in church. That same expectation is still there. See, shout out to Felicia. Felicia is from my hometown, and she can tell you, crying with tears in our eyes, my daddy put that mic in our hand and said, you better get up to this side. Shout out to my hometown, man. They saw it all. They are witnesses, character witnesses.
Oh man. Let's go back to Southern Man. Tell them about when you wrote the song, your husband was at work.
Yes. So my husband, shout out to Father's Day. Yes. So I wrote it in late May. I was in a class. I was in my very first class that taught me how to push the buttons. I was still learning how to even do studio at that time. And once they taught it to me, I'm like, okay, so I'm going to try this on my own so I can at least have something to give him. Well, I was too nervous. I didn't know what the quality of it sounded like. I didn't know, like, I was just nervous. It was my first time, like, doing something for him. So I didn't wait until Father's Day. He heard it before Father's Day. He was a lieutenant. Shout out to the Arkansas Department of Corrections, ADC in the Brick House. Yes, I love my folks. Shout out to the Brickyard. So I sent it to him at work. I emailed it to him. They're not allowed to have cell phones in there. So I had to email it to his work email. And when he listened to it, he didn't have an office of his own. So he had to go to what they call the main hall, where the lady that pushes all the buttons was. He pulls it up on her computer. So he and her both heard it at the same time. And she lost her crap. She loved it. They knew immediately. They was like, yeah, this is fire. This is it. So 3:00 a.m., he's supposed to be feeding chow. They dancing and singing in the control booth. Supposed to be feeding child. The folks is out here hungry because he in here listening to music, fooling with me at 2, 3 in the morning. So he did get to hear it before Father's Day, but I did not release it until Father's Day because that was his gift. So on the day of Father's Day, he has an aunt that lives, he got an Aunt Vicky that lives in Dallas. We went to her house, and no joke, I'm sitting in her living room playing the song for her because I was like, yeah, well, this is what I did for Father's Day. In my mind, I'm like, I hope they don't think that I'm some like cheap, starving artist that don't want to buy their nephew a gift. Like, that ain't it, y'all. I swear to God, that ain't it.
Right.
But his auntie loved it from the moment she heard it too. So I was grateful for the reception that I got from everybody for the song, because it definitely was one that I wrote from the heart. Definitely was.
Now, you guys, I know y'all know this song, but I am gonna play it again. And I have other songs of hers, but we gonna take that one back again.
Yes.
Southern Man, because for the ones that's on here that's never heard it, you get ready to hear it again on Live with P. Here we go. I do not own the rights to this music, but here we go.
Say, oh, I love me a Southern man. Back in the day, I heard an old woman say, ain't nothing like a Southern man. Nothing like a Southern man. I asked her how could she tell them apart. She put her hand right on her heart by the way that he wears his pants. By the way that he wears his pants. Yeah. Now she was talking in riddles so deep, I thought she was talking about his jeans. Till Mr. Charlie walked up with a smile on his face, and now I see just what she mean. That man got a smooth walk. He kinda growl when he talk, ain't shy to no hard work. He love his mama and he go to church. He don't care if them kids is his. He gon' raise them like they is. It's hard to find one, but if you can't, you better get you a Southern man. That woman was so proud with that man on her arm. Had me trying to chase him down all over town to see if he had a son. She said, Charlie ain't perfect, he's just a man, but he's everything I need. And now I want nothing other than a smooth Southern brother that's head over heels for me. I took that woman at her word, and now I'm happy as can be. And if you listen to what we're saying to you, you'll see just what we mean. A Southern man got a smooth walk. He kinda growl when he talk, ain't shy to no hard work. He love his mama and he go to church. He don't care if them kids is his, cause he gon' raise them like they is. It's hard to find one, but if you can, you better get you a Southern man. Now say, I love me a Southern man.
Oh my goodness, girl. Girl.
I'm so like glad y'all love this song.
Girl, it's like every time I hear this song, it's like I know this song because I can sing every word, but it's like the first time me hearing it again because I get so excited about it.
Oh man, that's a
Yes,
great
and they
feeling. That's a great
absolutely love
feeling.
it.
So that's
They
a great feeling.
absolutely, absolutely. And I mean, when you first got on stage and performed that song, what was it like?
Well, it was scary at first. At first, I was actually performing that song already. Shout out to Memphis, Tennessee. Before Southern Soul really picked me up, Memphis was letting me have my way. I was performing at BB King's every week. I was at a place called Los Cabos on Tuesdays for like 2 years straight, every Tuesday. And I would try music out on them. My little mashups that I be doing when I do covers and all that. That's where I started trying that stuff at, you know? I introduced Southern Man at Los Cabos. Them people went crazy. And it got to the point that it was almost, we're in a Mexican restaurant now. It almost got to a point that you couldn't get in. There were no tables, there were no seats at the bar, there was no standing room. I remember doing Southern Man, and a line of cues started strolling through the restaurant to Southern Man. And I was like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. When I tell you the reception from that song was crazy. So it started in Memphis. By the time I realized that Southern Man was kind of reaching into the Southern Soul genre, I started doing these shows and I didn't have a lot of other music. So I would do covers and then I would end my show with Southern Man. And I ain't gonna tell you no tale. I would almost be in tears by the time I get to that last oh, I was like, I don't even have to sing it. Like they're singing it for me. What is going on?
Oh,
I
oh,
love I love how people support that song. And I'm gonna tell you why it hit different. It's not that it's my song that makes it feel so good. How many times do you get to hear positive images in music
yes,
for Black men?
yes, yes.
Like, I'm gonna say that one more time because they missed that. How many times do we get to sing about a positive image in
About
our genre for
about
our
what?
Black men?
Yes.
Now, some of the men are not only Black, but country don't mind talking about how good they men is.
Mm.
Blues, they'll talk about how much they miss their man, how they man messed them over, they miss their man. My man got another wife on the side. Like, blues is known for the sad part of our relationships for the most part. I wanted something that I want to be able to tell I don't want my man to sing it. He ain't got to sing the words. I had a man tell me that he need to do a Southern woman version of Southern Man. I said, no, you don't. You need to sit right there and you need to let us love on you and shut up.
Ooh, come on, let us love on you.
Because all this time y'all been fussing about not having nobody love on y'all. Let us love on you.
Yes.
You sit there and all you got to do is wait for that one part when we say that man got a smooth and just walk. That's all you got to do.
Oh, and growl when he talk.
Ooh, that's all you got to do. Let us talk about our men. You hear me?
Yes,
So I think that's why I love the reception of the song so much, because it is infectious. And when you are a Black man that works hard and taking care of kids that don't biologically belong to you, and you literally know you could have cussed out 3 people and probably hurt them, but you decided to go home and pray about it. Like, those are the kind of men.
Woo.
You see what I'm saying? Those are the kind of men that I'm surrounded by. And I want them to feel proud when they walking around and they hear a crowd of women singing that song. I want them to feel that, because we get it. You know, we got the mama song by Boys to Men. Mama, you know, I love. We got all these songs that talk about what women are to the household. But outside of sex, what are we talking about when it comes to our men?
Come on now.
We know they got it in the bedroom. We know, but what else do they do?
That's right.
So that's why I wanted to run the list down of what our men do for us. They're our best friends. They're our protectors.
Yes.
They're providers. They're our balance when we be wanting to go and pop off and slit tires. They the ones that say, "Shut in the car. Get in the car. Get to act right."
can't take you nowhere.
Can't take us. Listen, if we be knowing we be doing too much, we just be waiting on somebody to tell us to shut up. You know what I'm saying? So I love the song, not just because it blew up and it's a popular song. I love the song when you hear 3,000 women singing that one "I love me a Southern man" line. Them men start, baby, them chests get big. You hear me?
With the headphones.
Baby, they get them cups to be.
Yes.
I love that. I love it.
So I have a friend. He's my nephew's father, and shout out to Mallory Jones in Augusta. And so when he first heard the song, he called and he asked my sister, he was like, you know that song Southern Man? She said, yeah, and I know who sang it. I like that song. That's what he said. I like that song.
The men are telling us what they need. They need, it ain't necessarily validation, but it's recognition. They don't need us to validate them. They know what they're doing. And they got it. Hands down, they built for it.
That's right.
But man, it feel good for somebody to just tap you on the back and say, hey man, we see you.
But when you say the part, he's not shy of any hard work. He loves his mother and he goes to church.
That's the list. It's a list. You hear me? Right. It's a list. And I don't mean no harm, but if a man can't respect his mama,
that's it. You don't have to say
listen, this is the thing that we don't know. As Black women, we are not perfect women. As any type of woman, we're not perfect. Whether we are in the capacity of a mother, whether we're in the capacity of a best friend, whether we're in the capacity of a sister, we are not perfect. We get in our feelings and we let them just ride sometimes.
Right.
And your mama do it. Mamas do. I'm the world's best mama when it comes to taking accountability. If I fuss at one child and then the other child be like, mama, that was me. I'm stupid enough. I'm crazy enough to go back and apologize. Be like, okay, my baby.
Right.
My bad, baby.
Right.
We can't do that with our moms. How can you do that in a relationship?
Woo! Girl, you saying some deep stuff. And one thing you just said, I don't know whether they picked up on it, but I sure did, because this is a term that I use, chap.
Like, I love the fact that my husband, even when him and his mom disagree, there's a certain level of respect that man will never go past, because at the end of the day, that's my mama. You know, he shows me that same respect. Now, woman, you gonna go so far. And if I have to leave here and go catch a break, take a break or whatever I got to do, I'm going to do that before I disrespect you. Because I got that much respect for you.
Right.
So if I see him exude that respect with his mom, I don't second guess how he gonna treat his woman.
That's exactly right. So Lisa Straughter, I hope I said that right. She said, my Coffee Time podcast tomorrow morning is about how about him. Definitely speaking on how to care for your man. I must play Southern Man. Tune in tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Facebook.
Oh, I ain't got nowhere to be at 10 and live, but with Lisa. Lisa, I'm going to be with you at 10 tomorrow.
That's it, Lisa. That's it. That's it. Now, let's talk about, my other favorite. All of my favorite. Let's talk about my other song, Party.
Oh, I knew that's...
You know it.
You heard Party before the people heard Party.
I did.
Shout out to people with exclusives. Shout out to people with the exclusives.
Girl, I was like, girl, that's a hit. That's it. That's it. Now you went from Southern Man. Okay, now we got Party. Let's talk about it. So, what was the process with creating Party?
It was a track that I had written, and it felt good. The lyrics felt good, but it didn't have the music that I needed, right? So I called Kang 803. For some reason, I don't know why his brain worked the way it worked, but I thank God for it. I sent what I had to him, and he was like, I can do this and this and this. He started talking that producer language, and I was like, yeah, don't tell me, just do it.
Because you don't know, right?
Yeah, don't worry about it, just do it. So I ended up going to the Carolinas when I was with you, when I was on the phone. I was in the Carolinas, and while we were there, he was like, hey, we need to go on and get as much done as we can since you're with me. We finished that sucker in like less than an hour.
I remember
Like,
you
it was
saying.
done. Shout
Mhm.
out to Kang 803. He has connections with some of the most amazing musicians. That lead guitar brings in that song so crazy. Like, you
Mm,
can't help but come and sing behind that lead guitar.
mm, mm.
So Party was the song that was my release song. Like, I done had to work all week. I done had so much on me. And at this point, I'm finna cuss. Damn what y'all got going on. Forget that 9 to 5. Whatever y'all, them folk gonna be all right until I get home. But right now, I'm finna get this drink in my cup and we finna go party.
Then we think to go party.
It's a feel good record. Like that, sometimes that's just all we need is just a break, you know? And that sucker, when I said I'm a wiggle in the middle till the sun hit
Oh,
my eyes,
that's my
that
part
mean
right
I'm
there,
wiggling
girl.
all night, baby. I ain't stopping.
Girl, that is my part. Now I'm getting ready to play party. Then we're gonna talk about the video after the song. I do not own the rights to this music, but she does. Here we go.
I wanna party. I got that drink in my cup. I'm tryna wiggle in the middle, tryna get over. I've been waiting all week for this Friday night. It's the freaking weekend, baby. I'm about to have me a time. I don't need nobody. I can do it myself. I got the blues, and the blues don't need no help. I forgot about my worries and my 9 to 5. I'll be back at work tomorrow. Them folk gon' be alright. I'll be like 2 steps to the left, hey, 2 steps to the right. I'm gon' wiggle in the middle till the sunlight hit my eyes. I wanna party. I got that drink in my cup. I'm tryna wiggle in the middle, tryna get over. I've been waiting all week for this Friday night. It's the freaking weekend, baby. I'm about to have me a time. I wanna party. I got that drink in my cup. I'm tryna wiggle in the middle, tryna get over. I've been waiting all week for this Friday night. It's the freaking weekend, baby. I'm about to have me a time. Now somebody like me, you just trying to make it. You can make it to Friday, even if you got it fake. Whether I'm in my boots or in my high heel shoes, when you see me hit the floor, I'm in my party mood. I'ma be like 2 steps to the left, hey, 2 steps to the right. I'm gon' wiggle in the middle till the sunlight hit my eyes. I wanna party. I got that drink in my cup. I'm tryna wiggle in the middle, tryna get over. I've been waiting all week for this Friday night. It's the freaking weekend, baby. I'm about to have me a time. I wanna party. I got that drink in my cup. I'm tryna wiggle in the middle, tryna get over. I've been waiting all week for this Friday night. It's the freaking weekend, baby. I'm about to have me a time. I wanna party, yeah. I wanna party, yeah.
Girl, you know that's my song. When you sent me that
That
song,
is
I
a
was like,
feel good record.
yes.
That is a
I
feel good
mean,
record.
if I'm coming into an event, I could just be walking through. I don't care, heels, boots, dressed to the nine. I don't care, whatever. But if that song is playing, babe,
Whether I'm in my boots or in my high heel shoes,
come on.
when you see me hit the floor, I'm in my party mood.
Hey, girl, loved it in the video. Let's talk about the video. Because when I got that and I saw that, I was like, this is a fool.
Shout out to my boy, Prince DJ out of Memphis, Tennessee.
Shout out.
He was the production. He was over the production for that video. I gave him my idea. and he ran with it. And when I
He
say
did.
it came out amazing,
He did.
it came out amazing.
He said, "What? Hey, what about this lighter?"
I think my favorite part when Justin said she gotta get some rest. Jay, don't do this. Jay, don't do this. Don't do this to me right now.
Rest. And then you go.
He sounded like you remember on What's Love Got to Do with It when the doctor told him that she couldn't leave the hospital. He said, what you mean? We got San Antonio. We got.
Girl, he was still trying to find a lighter.
He was still trying. Oh, that was so funny to me.
Yeah.
It was so hard trying not to break character. He was giving me lines to say, and I was like, I can't say that without laughing.
It was good. So you guys need to, if you have not seen the video, you guys need to go see the video.
It's hilarious. Y'all are gonna enjoy the video, I swear.
It's like a little Friday. You know, the movie
It's like a miniature movie, yeah.
It's like a miniature movie. It's funny. So now when you started performing that song, the crowd went like,
it didn't matter if they knew the song. When they heard that, you should see people's reactions when that song first comes on. It's amazing. Like, it's so crazy now that I put it in my show. When I do it live, I don't even let the guitar come in first. I feel like the guitar stole my shine. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. No, seriously though. I started singing the song first just to introduce it, to see, you know, the vibe of people. When I do it live, it never fails. Like, they fall. I was in Houston. Shout out to Houston, Texas. I was in Houston and I do my own tracks. I'm a producer. Okay. So I did my track and I didn't realize I had shortened the song. So the song cut off before I was done. I didn't think nothing of it. I just kept singing. Y'all, I said, I wanna, and the whole stadium party. I got that. All you hear is drink in my cup. I said, yes. So they backgrounding today. Wait a minute.
Girl.
Shout out to Houston, Texas. Oh my God, it was so much fun. I didn't have to have not one piece of that track. Them folk knew they didn't miss a beat. Everybody had their rhythm on point. You hear what I'm telling you? I had the choir.
And that cup, that red cup.
Baby, the choir was together that day in Houston. I don't know what they got before I got there, but do it again.
Together. I can only imagine the last time we saw you was in Washington, Georgia. You were just coming out. Yeah. So I haven't gotten to see a full show yet.
Oh, we got excited. I'm coming to Georgia soon. Athens, Georgia.
That's not far.
I'm coming.
Yes, you got to get me and Tanya the information, because we definitely got to get
I gotta make sure you can, because baby, when I tell you I'm finna put on a show.
Girl,
I'm already working on it. I'm already working on next year's show.
Go do what you got to do, girl. Go do it. Go do what you got to do.
I'm already working on my 2025 show. I'm telling y'all, I'm gonna end this year with a bang. Yeah, I know y'all love my show. I appreciate the support. And I get so many mixed reviews because they love the show, but then they're like, you forgot to do this, and you forgot to do this song, and you didn't do this. Why don't you bring this back? You never do this one live. Like, I get that so much that I'm now trying to figure out how to get, because y'all, most of the time I only have like 30 to 45 minutes. I do them all. And I don't be wanting to shortchange y'all and just do one verse, because then you be like, I don't even like the verse. Do my verse.
Yeah.
Where? So I'm almost for sure next year's show is going to take y'all by storm, because I'm trying to figure out how I can make sure I hit everybody's favorite songs. Like, I got some stuff on my sleeve. Don't worry about it.
Well, honey, we can't wait. I know I can't wait.
But Athens, Georgia, I forgot. I got sidetracked. Athens, Georgia, February 15th. I hope I get to see y'all.
February the 15th. I got
February 15th. I'll be in
Tanya. February the 15th. Okay, we got to, because I haven't seen you put up to an entire show together since the very first.
I hope you enjoy it, but when I tell you, I have fun doing it. So,
girl, you know it. We have so many people just on here.
I
Debbie,
know. I've been watching these
Debbie
names, and I'm
Rain
like, oh my god.
from
Shout out
Colleen.
to Colleen. I went to
Yes.
I went to Temple, Texas. I stayed in Colleen. We had a show in Temple, and when I tell you, them people were amazing. I sung a song that wasn't even supposed to be on my set. I sung it a cappella, and they was still vibing. Like Kevin Young put me on the spot. Shout out to my uncle Kevin. Kevin Young puts me on the spot and was like, "Now, niece, you know better than to come to Texas and not sing my song." And when he said it, all my bells and whistles went off. I was like, "Oh, he's right. I don't ever not sing when I'm on his show." So I had to do it. I had to do it. I was not finna fight my uncle. I had to do the song. Y'all, the crowd went crazy. It was amazing.
Of course.
I couldn't put it into words how I felt when I walked off stage because I was already out of breath from doing like that full show. And then I was scared because I'm like, Lord, I hope I even got a voice left to do this song a cappella at that.
Girl, you know you got this. You naturally just have it. So you don't have to work hard for it. You naturally just have it. Mikey Williams, he said, hey, my girl.
Mikey is my get looser. That is my guy. Shout out to Mikey Williams. Mikey, if y'all ain't seen Get Loose on any of the social media platforms, you can't be watching what I've been watching because Mikey got it everywhere.
Yes.
He gonna post, he gonna tag.
Yes.
I've done everything but met him in person. Mikey, what you waiting on? Pull up. Pull up.
We have Miss Danielle Smith, first time ever hearing your music, and child, can't nobody tell me nothing. All right, Danielle.
Danielle, can't nobody tell me nothing. Ain't nothing like a Christmas in the country. You heard what I said?
Can't nobody tell you nothing, honey. And Mimi Faulkner, she has a beautiful voice. She doesn't have to work hard. All she has to do is stand up and sing.
I love y'all. I see. I'm not gonna cry today. I'm not doing it.
You're not gonna cry today. No, girl, you're not gonna cry today.
That's my cousin. That's family. Joy. That's family. I've seen Mariana's on here. I've seen some Forest City on here. Shout out to all my Arkansas people. Like, I've been watching these comments and they are going crazy.
Yeah, I can't keep up with them. I can't. But Miss Joy Reese, she said, awesome. I
love you. Thank you, cousin.
It's just, and let me tell you about this one right here. Let me put him on here. Where did he go? This one.
That's my boy. That's KD right there.
One.
And I'm gonna tell you, I laughed because first of all, I wore this on purpose. I had took this off, but when I saw your post,
when
I saw your post, y'all see what it say, don't you? I don't care win or lose. It's the silver and blue.
Hold on, Katie, you hold on. So I made a post. This is what she's talking about. So
yes, break it down for the people.
All right. I made a post before I came on here because my husband, I talk about my man all the time because he's the other man. But anyway, he loves the Dallas Cowboy, y'all. Let me tell y'all. So he goes, wife, are you going to watch the game with me? And I did him like this. He said, never mind. You didn't have to do all of that.
I was just going to say, you didn't have to be rude. You could have just said you had to cook or something. You had to came up with something. I got to go see a man about a horse or something. You could have
turn that neck. He said, just never mind. Just never mind. So Dallas Cowboy I am not a fan. So obvious you're a fan of
I'm a big fan. My family is a Dallas family. So my dad has been a Dallas Cowboy fan since I was old enough to watch football and understand it. So we grew up this way. Whether they win, whether they lose, we're going to support the team. And I'm going to be honest with you, Jerry Jones, everybody got their own feelings about Jerry Jones, but Jerry Jones is from Arkansas. So to have somebody from our state to own, come on, it's the support. Whether we agree or disagree, at the end of the day, we support our people.
I feel like
y'all got cousins out here that ain't doing right, and y'all ain't stop supporting them.
I feel like that they are the most watched team.
They're the most hated, but we talk a lot of noise.
And the people that don't like them, they're gonna watch them
just to make sure we lose.
Right.
Agreed. Agreed. We talk mad cash. We do it on purpose. It
Right.
is what it is. You
It
know,
is.
I don't think somebody said who that. This the second cockiest team other than the Cowboys is them. Is New Orleans. You hear what I'm telling you? I said if I ever stopped being a Dallas fan, I was going
You
to
go to
New Orleans
you
because
go
they
jump
talk noise
ship.
like we talk. And I
You
know
go
they understand what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying?
You guys are now. Let me get to Kevin Katie Dawson. Kevin Katie Dawson, are you still on here? Okay,
He gotta be. He gotta be.
he got to be because I'm going to talk about him a little bit. So Kevin, I want to send a shout out to Kevin. He has been supporting Live with Vicky P since we've gotten in contact with each other on social media.
Sure.
Finally, we meet at the AMG Awards. My husband was sitting right here. I was sitting right here. My husband is a very tall man. Very, very tall. He walked.
You better climb that tree, sis. I'm sorry.
He's
Okay.
very tall. Very tall. So he walks by Josh Shamel, Real to Real. Shout out to Real to Real.
Shout out to Josh Amel, big bro.
He came, so they stopped right here. So he was talking to Josh Shamel. Then finally he turned over and he said, "Hey, what's up, man?" And he was like, "You don't have to stand up." So tall. So he feel like his head would have been right here to
Hey,
him.
listen, I saw that post and I completely died. I said, you wouldn't even let the man stand up, KD golly.
And then he said, I want to speak to Vicky, but I want to make sure it's okay. Because nobody told me her husband was 7 feet.
Listen here. I think I get it. Sis, I get it. Do you know how many people will not speak to me? And my husband is probably one of the sweetest people.
He is.
But he has this face, right?
He
It can
does.
be kind of intimidating sometimes, you know? And I swear to you, people will come to see me, and if they see him, they'll immediately stop talking to me and be like, "Hey, what's up, bro?"
Oh,
Y'all,
what's up? What's up?
he is not a bully. He's not gonna trunk you over, push you away. Don't talk to my wife. Like he's not that guy. They are some Southern men are appropriate.
Very
They only bring it out when it's necessary.
when it's
right.
needed. That's it. That's what I put on. That's what I put on Facebook.
It's not his fault that man tall as a tree. You know what I'm saying?
Katie is short. Katie is just short.
He's just blessed. You know?
Katie just short. But shout out to Katie. Love him. Got to get him on this show. We're going to cut up, but me and Katie going to have a conversation first.
Katie
but
is a great guy, though.
He is.
Anytime I have ever been around Katie, I remember when he met me, he didn't think I knew who he was. I'm like, man, come on. Southern Soul is like this big, you know?
He put that on Facebook.
Did he?
I think he put Cecily Wilborn knew who I was or something like that after y'all met.
Listen here. I walked up to him and he was like, "You probably don't know who I was like, Katie, get over.
Facebook. Everybody knows.
We look, whether we're on show, y'all, shout out to all my Southern Soul people. Y'all, we know each other. This like living in the country is doing music in Southern Soul. We all know everybody. I know who married to who. I know, like if I see Big Mel, I love his wife. I know who she is. If I see Ty Young, that's Arthur Young's wife. Like, come on, y'all. We ain't got to talk every day to act like, and don't be grand, y'all. Y'all just got these hit songs out here. Quit walking by people like y'all don't know who they is and speak. You didn't sleep with them. Speak. Okay, I'm sorry. Let me quit.
Now we're gonna get into
this. Ain't no tequila. This is lemonade, so I ain't drinking.
She's like this all the time, you guys. Now, Cecily, you have a song with Anthony.
Shout out to my boy Anthony Q.
Anthony Q.
Shout out to my boy Anthony Q.
When I saw that, I was like, that song.
Anthony Q is the hardest working man I have met all year. Like out of everybody I met this year, and I'm not taking away from anybody else on the scene right now, but I saw it with my own eyes how that man grinds, and you can't do nothing but respect that. Like I'm not gassing him up. I'm not trying to say he's something that he ain't. That man is a hard worker. And I don't mean just like networking, like honestly, y'all, from front to back, he got his hands in everything that has to do with his music. And that will drive you crazy. He's a father. He's still got living parents. You know what I'm saying? So he manages personal, business, and to be able to balance and still grow. That is hard to do. So hats off to him for when he asked me to do the song with him. I was under the assumption we were just going to do a new song because I was already a fan. So I knew the song.
Yeah, I am too.
Like back in, I knew the song. When he called, he sent my husband a message and was like, I want Cecily on this remix. So when Justin sent it to me, my heart sank because I'm like, is he sure that's what he wants to do? That's a lot of pressure. So he said, this is how it went on. I swear. I got my text message. My husband says, hey, wake up. We got work to do.
Now.
Swear to God. Hey, wake up. We got work to do. He sends me the open verse. And I didn't even get out of bed. I rolled over, got my phone and started typing lyrics because I already knew what I wanted to say. I got up, I brushed my teeth, and I jumped in the studio immediately. That song was recorded in like less than 30 to 45 minutes. And when I tell you that man called me back and was like, we getting this done tomorrow. He don't even live near me. The man came to me and we got it done, video and all. Like he is a hard work. Within 48 hours, that song was written, recorded, and video was done within 48 hours.
Oh my God.
That's what I mean when I say he's a hard worker. If he got his mindset on something, it's done. It ain't getting done. It's done.
And what's the name of it?
Try Loving Me the Southern Way. So Try Loving Me was already a hit song.
Yeah.
Try Loving Me the Southern Way was just his way of giving the female's perspective to what he had already said. So women, we have a way of saying the same thing our man be saying, but we just have a different way of articulating what we mean. Right. So, and I appreciated him for giving us a chance to say our piece. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you guys, I have the song, and guess what? We can really listen to it. Here we go.
Well, yeah. To know me is to love because in times I can be misunderstood. There'll be good days and bad days, like the preacher said it would. All I ask is you'll try loving me. All I ask is you'll try loving me. 'Cause I heard it ain't easy.
Trying to battle with my feelings, 'cause I know I'm in my head, steady pushing you away, but call you right back to my bed. Sometimes I seem uncertain and I don't know what I want, but I'm perfectly imperfect and you love me through my flaws. I want this love and all it gives, sunshine and rain. Only this love can heal my heart and love away my pain. Outsiders tried to ruin us, but it stayed between the two of us. Got something great, and love won't make a fool of us. Treat me like your queen, and I'ma make you my king. Don't listen to your friends, and I won't listen to the streets. Give me your heart, and I'll play my part. I know I do a lot, I do the best with what I got, baby. Try loving me. Whoa, try loving me. 'Cause I know it ain't easy.
To know me is to love because in times I can be misunderstood. There'll be good days and bad days, like like the preacher said it would. All I ask is you'll try loving me. All I ask is you'll try loving me.
'Cause I heard it ain't
I'm a little stubborn, yes. Am I impatient, yes. At times I'm hard to deal with, I know that, yeah. But it's you, baby. Yeah, it's you, baby. I won't do it for them, but I'll change for you, baby. 'Cause it's you that choose to love me, and I know that ain't easy. So I'll wait forever, just hit me whenever you are.
Said I'll wait for you, baby.
To know me is to love me, 'cause at times I can be misunderstood. Yeah. There'll be good days and bad days, like the preacher said it would. All I ask is you will try loving me. All I ask is you will try loving me. 'Cause loving me ain't easy. I heard loving me ain't easy.
Try loving me.
Loving me ain't easy.
Let me tell you something, I don't wanna get too deep. I just want you to be what you are to me. You're my everything, so I give you all of me. It don't matter up or down, baby, God made
ain't
me.
easy.
I might have to run that back again. Let me run that back one more time. Here we go.
Well, yeah. Well,
Y'all share this right now. Share it.
to know me is to love me, 'cause at times I can be misunderstood. There'll be good days and bad days, like the preacher said it would. All I ask is you'll try loving me. All I ask is you'll try loving me. 'Cause I heard it ain't easy. I heard it ain't easy. Nah, no it ain't, girl. Loving me ain't.
Trying to battle with my feelings, 'cause I know I'm in my head. Steady pushing you away, but call you right back to my bed. Sometimes I seem uncertain and I don't know what I want, but I'm perfectly imperfect and you love me through my flaws. I want this love and all it gives, sunshine and rain. Only this love can heal my heart and love away my pain. Outsiders tried to ruin us, but it stayed between the two of us. Got something great, and love won't make a fool of us. Treat me like your queen, and I'ma make you my king. Don't listen to your friends, and I won't listen to the streets. Give me your heart, and I'll play my part. I know I do a lot, I do the best with what I got, baby. Try loving me. Whoa, try loving me. 'Cause I know it ain't easy.
To know me is to love me, 'cause at times I can be misunderstood. There'll be good days and bad days, like the preacher said it would. All I ask is you'll try loving me. All I ask is you'll try loving me.
'Cause I heard it ain't
I'm a little
easy.
stubborn, yes, am I impatient, yes. At times I'm hard to deal with, I know that, yeah. But it's you, baby. Yeah, it's you, baby. I won't do it for them, but I'll change for you, baby. Cause it's you that choose to love me, and I know that ain't easy at all. So I'll wait forever, just hit me whenever you are.
Said I'll wait for you, baby.
To know me is to love me, cause at times I can be misunderstood. I can be misunderstood, yeah. There'll be good days and bad days, like the preacher said it would. Like the preacher said it would. All I ask is you will try loving me. All I ask is you will try loving me. Cause loving me ain't easy. I heard loving me ain't easy.
Try loving me.
Loving me ain't easy.
Let me tell you something, I don't wanna get too deep. I just want you to be what you are to me. You're my everything, so I give you all of me. It don't matter up or down, baby, God made me.
Woo!
That's
Girl.
the one. That's the one.
Woo!
That's the one. You feel it in here, huh?
It is so deep. Like, that is a deep song.
But we don't talk like that to each other no more, sis.
No,
We don't. It's always toxic. Get out. I ain't fooling with you no more. We don't apologize to each other anymore. We don't take accountability anymore. That's how relationships last. You know?
Right.
You
We
gotta
don't
be
talk.
willing. You gotta be willing to talk stuff out and be honest about how you feel, even if it's just you being vulnerable and taking a chance. You know?
You know, I can remember, like, this is my first marriage, so of course I've never been married. So and
It's cool. I'm on my second. I can vouch. Whatever you need, I got you.
I remember telling my husband, I was like, I can't remember how I worded. I was like, I'm your wife, and I am definitely trying to be the very best wife. I said, and all this was new to me because it's different when you're dating. Like you said, it is totally different. And I didn't know how to communicate, and he didn't know how to communicate. So we sat down, and some of those things that you guys were saying in the song was some of the things that we said, because I didn't know
it was so easy to write. That's exactly why it was so easy to write. What would I want to say to my husband if he said some of the lyrics that Q said to me? That was why it was so easy for me to respond. I thank God that I have a relationship with my husband because he's my best friend. So we were already there on that level of talking. But when I'm gonna tell you where it gets sticky, when the person that you love is the person that creates the hurt, communication becomes foggy and smoky because you want to say certain things out of emotion, but you're not venting to this person. You're actually talking to the person now.
Right.
This is not a vent session. So you can't communicate as if it's a vent session. You have to be very careful with your words. So if we learn that we're not perfect and to give that grace, when I'm offended, the first thing I'm gonna tell my husband is, okay, you said what you said, but before I get in my feelings, I want you to clear this up, because when you said this, I was offended. So say what you meant without saying it like this, so I can hear what you're trying to say.
Yeah,
like, I have mastered pointing out where I'm offended without offending him back. Because the first thing we want to do, somebody throw a rock and throw a brick. That's our initial response. You cut me, I cut you back.
That's it.
But that's not love. If you really want somebody to try to love you, you're asking them to see me for who I am and see me where I am right now. Meet me where I am. You may be up the road. Come back and get me. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't leave and don't go too far without me. Like, I need you. We got to stay side by side. We have to.
And Luke Pinch, he just said, this song resonates with me so much. I need to show this to my partner so I have a way to speak to her. See, this is what music is about.
Yes, this is exactly it teaches us. Even when I use this analogy the other day, when you first learned your alphabets, it was a song, right?
Yeah.
And to this day, if somebody asks you what the 20th letter of the alphabet is, you're gonna sit there and do your fingers and sing the song,
Yep.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's how we get things to stick in our minds. That it has to be almost catchy to a certain degree, I guess. If we want to learn how to talk to each other, if we want to learn how to communicate, start listening to what your partner is listening to. You ever notice that we only listen to breakup music when you're in an argument?
And crying.
Nobody listens to party after an argument. Nobody listens to. You're gonna go get the karma, and you're gonna be singing the fool out of karma. Gonna always come back. You hear me? That's how we express ourselves. When you have relatable music, that means somebody else feels the same way. So I, as a writer, have learned to be cautious at what I say. I don't use the N-word in my music. I don't call girls female dogs in my music. There are certain words I refuse to use because, for one, I want my kids to be able to sing my music with me. That's the first thing. And I'd be darned if you call one of my kids any of those. You know what I'm saying? So it's a reflection of how we expect people to listen to us and see us. And the best thing to change, if we want to see a change, we got to start changing the music. I don't want to twerk on the. I'm 36. My knees don't work like that no more.
This is so deep. Jackie, I'm sorry if I mispronounced your last name. Studevant. She said this song taught me how to be in my relationship.
Grace. If we would learn that literally nobody, the only man that was perfect walked this earth and they killed him. You hear what I'm saying? None of us are perfect. So if we learn, okay, Cecily's flaws is I cuss a lot. I love the Lord. I just cuss a lot. My husband's flaw is he is not a very forgiving person. When you cut him, it's going to take some time for that thing to heal before he allow you to be in that position again to try, because he's not going to give you 2 chances. So I had to teach him in our relationship, I'm your wife. If you don't forgive nobody else, you got to forgive me, because I'm not going to sleep next to you if you don't.
Right.
And on his side, it's like, I understand you cuss a lot, but when you angry, you can't cuss when you angry when we talk, because now it feels like you cussing at me and you're not just having a conversation. Yeah, you can cuss any other time, but when you angry, choose your words because it come out.
Girl,
I'm letting y'all in my business, but this is how I had to learn. And singing these words makes it so much easier to say when you can sing it sometimes.
Wow. Well, I mean, this is deep. Like I said, that song is really, really deep. Like, even when I first heard it, I was like, I would go back and listen to it again, go back. And it's deep. And I'm sure
I've heard a lot of people say that. And I hate to say this, but that's the effect it had before I got on the song. That's why I love the song so much. But having both perspectives from the male and female side makes it like a full circle situation where everybody has a say. It ain't just the men saying their part. The women have a say too. We have imperfections and we want to be loved past our imperfections just like they do. You know?
That's right. So the video, now I haven't seen the video. Is it out yet?
Yes, the video is out. It is on his YouTube channel. It is Try Loving Me the Southern Way. The video, I will go ahead and explain to you guys exactly what I just said. The video is literally a split screen. He's at the top and I'm at the bottom. And it's almost as if we're looking at each other, having a conversation. And he's saying his piece and I'm saying mine. And at the end of the song, if you notice, we figure out, y'all, we saying the same thing. We just saying it in a different way. But we both are saying, try loving me. Just try. You ain't got to be perfect at loving me. I'm just asking you to try.
So yeah, you guys, we got to go check that out. I mean, when I first heard, I was like, oh my God, rewind. Oh my God.
Listen, rewind. that song speaks volumes on so many levels, no matter whether you're talking about a friendship, a relationship, a situationship. You know, we all got our stuff going on. Everybody's been in a position where they just wanted somebody to just hear them out and see them for who they were.
And that's music. Music is not just music. Music is a lifestyle.
And it's therapy. It is therapy.
It's therapy. It is. Music will help you get through things, and boy,
it'll help you figure stuff out. A lot of times we can't figure stuff out until you say it out loud. We be sitting there thinking in our head. You got all these people up here talking. You know what I'm saying? You don't know which one to tell to shut up sometimes. Sometimes when you just get it out, though, it starts making sense, because you can say something out loud and be like, okay, that sounded better in my head than it did when I said it.
Right.
We all have those moments, you know?
Right.
Music allows us to hear it out loud.
So where do you see yourself in the next 5 years with your music?
I can't even tell you where I'm going to be in the next 5 months, to be honest with you. But I pray to God that I'm still writing, I'm still singing, and I'm still in the studio. Like, even if my knees don't allow me to stay on the stage, because y'all, them boots be tearing my knees up. But listen to me. Even if I'm going to stay on the stage as long as God allow me to. But one thing I know God ain't going to take from me is my voice. And I ain't just talking about my singing voice. I mean, my voice to be heard, my voice to say what need to be said, my voice to be therapy to people that they know how they feel. They just don't know how to express how they feel.
Right.
So that's my purpose right now. It may change in the next 2 weeks. It may change in the next 20 years. But for right now, I'm going to ride whatever wave God put me on. I'm surfing.
Well, we rhyme with you too, honey, because we love your music.
Thank
you have a Christmas song.
Yes, my very first Christmas song. Christmas is my favorite time of the year.
And I played it, was it 2 weeks ago?
Yes. I was with you 2 weeks ago.
It just dropped 2 weeks ago.
Yes.
And I have it, and I'm going to play it again, you guys, and we're going to talk about it. Here we go. Y'all listen real close, because there's certain things in the song that she's probably going to ask you to see that you pay attention to the song. So here we go.
It's Christmas Eve, I got my baby with me, drinking tequila by my Christmas tree. I sent the addy to my cousins. I invited all my friends for country Christmas. Yeah, that's all I need. Ain't got no words, not a care in sight. Just my people having fun, cause it's Christmas time. Old Saint Nick got me crazy, so you can call me Santa's baby. Cause the North Pole's gotta come down south. Nothing but good times and loving. That's why I spend my Christmas in the country. Ain't nobody tell me nothing. Ain't nothing like a Christmas in the country. They got some bones on the table, they got some meat on the grill. Southern soul playing loud as they can. Everybody's walking around with a cup in their hand. I'm about to party like the weekend came. I got a fine country man with a drink in his hand. Somebody help me find a mistletoe. Oh, I know that Santa's watching and I'm trying to be nice, but my night is coming out tonight. Nothing but good times and loving. That's why I spend my Christmas in the country. Ain't nobody tell me nothing. Ain't nothing like a Christmas in the country. Nothing but good times and loving. That's why I spend my Christmas in the country. Ain't nobody tell me nothing. Ain't nothing like a Christmas in the country. Santa's checking his list, they say he's checking twice. Santa, baby, hurry down my chimney tonight. Santa's checking his list, they say he's checking twice. Santa, baby, hurry down my chimney tonight.
Tell them the name of the song.
Christmas in the Country.
Christmas in the Country.
Christmas in the Country. Ain't nothing like Christmas in the Country.
Now, at the beginning of the song, did y'all listen to the beat of the beginning of the song and
That's
the
a very
end?
good question.
If y'all did, name the two. It's two songs that was at. It's one at the beginning, the beat, and a beat at the end. Hum it a little bit for them. That's at the beginning.
That's at the beginning.
So let me see.
And at the end, it's that's at the end.
Right, that's it. Y'all should know that. Like, yes. All right, here we go. We have Whitney Swift.
She got both of them.
Jingle Bells and This Christmas. Yes, girl. Yes. She got me like that 2 weeks ago. She was like, I was like, no. So I had to play it again. And then, but yes, you are the winner. I don't have a prize, but you are the winner. Well, honey, I know I have kept it is 8:30. I usually try to keep my interviews at an hour, but you know, when we get on here,
it's cool.
I
gave you all my time, sis, because I ain't gonna lie. The same way I didn't rush you off the phone, I was like, whatever you wanted to do today, that's what we was doing. So you know how I roll with you.
You are so sweet. February the 15th, my sister Tanya, write it down. Hopefully we will be in Athens.
I hope you get to come, because I'm telling you, it's gonna be amazing.
We're gonna let me put hold on.
Uncle Verge is on here. Uncle Verge, you the GOAT. You are the GOAT, sir. Oh my God. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I cannot say thank you enough. I think we're gonna talk, because I gotta come back to Atlanta soon. So I gotta link up with you and at least buy you lunch or coffee or something. Something.
Hey, congratulations to Cecily Wilborn, a 2024 AMG Southern Soul Life Award winner.
That is
very well deserved. And Uncle Verge, I did a shout out at the beginning, AMG Awards. It was amazing. It was everything I expected and more. The networking. People networking is
ain't it beautiful when we can do that with no drama? Like everybody's in there for the same reason. Everybody got good energy. I hate I missed it. I'm so mad I missed it.
It was, and everybody had the energy. Everybody talking to each other. You know, and
I don't know who the host was that did.
I can tell you
who was that.
I'm just gonna make a noise that he grrr. DJ Teddy Bear and Cookie Time with the Twist.
The hosts he had were, from all the clips that I've seen, the hosts were so lit. They were perfect. They picked the perfect host this year.
Yeah.
From the clips that I saw, it looked like it was amazing.
It was good. And baby, her outfits.
Don't tell me that. Don't tell me. Well, now I'm glad you told me, because now I know what to come with next year.
Oh, girl, you don't have to come, baby, because they didn't play.
Listen, hats and boots got to be on point if that's what we're doing.
Yeah, listen, honey, this was more of everybody was formal, girl.
That's what I'm saying. Hats and boots got to be on point. I'm talking about my shine. You ain't see me at the JMAs.
Oh, I did.
I had a formal dress on and still had my boots and hats on.
You still had your boots and hats on. You right, but baby, everybody was like, everybody looked really, really good.
That's amazing.
Uncle Verge said she changed 6 times. She was on it, baby.
Oh, honey, that's a job.
She was on it.
That is a job. I tried to do a wardrobe change one time.
Stop.
By the time I caught my breath, it was like, okay, it's time to go back up. I was like, never mind, damn clothes. Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. Them folk gonna be all right. You hear me?
Stop, girl. Stop. All right, let's get So if anybody want to book you, what's the booking information?
Booking information, you guys can reach us at 870-636-2286. And if that number went over your head, don't worry about it. CecilyWilborn.com. Just type in CecilyWilborn.com. If you don't want to do the Facebook, Instagram thing, totally fine with us because we know these spammers be spamming. So just go to the website. The website will let you put an inquiry in, and we will have a member of the team reach out to you. Shout out to J Wood Entertainment, which is my husband and our company. Shout out to Asa Entertainment. That's our new manager that we brought on, Tracy Bell. Shout out to my assistant, Kimberly Lee. Shout out to the best assistant ever. That's my girl. Man, thanks to my entire team. I've got so many people behind the background. Melody Hudson works for us. What works with us. Man, we've got so many people that work behind the scenes. But Josh Shamel is one of our biggest advocates. So I don't want to start calling names because, oh my God, there's so many. But there are so many people that Southern Soul has that have all these platforms. Mr. Jesse out of Jackson, they took us under their wing. It's like anything we've ever needed, they have, forget gatekeeping, honey. They overgive sometimes. I'll be like, no, we don't need that. It's okay.
Wow.
So
that's what it's about.
Yes, I love it. And I'm praying to God that if you guys have any time to stop by a Cecily Wilborn show, 2025 is going crazy. 2024, I still got a few shows left. I just posted a flyer today, I think, that had the 2024 dates on it. We've already started taking dates for 2025, and it's crazy. We're already scheduled to go out of the country 3 times this next year. So when I tell you it's going to be next year is going to be amazing. My birthday bash is February 22nd in my hometown, Marion, Arkansas. I've got Jeter Jones hosting. We've got Anthony Q, Mike Clark Jr., Young Guy, Squirt Kelly, and my girl Sharmika.
Girl,
Bree Wooten's gonna be in the building. So y'all know we getting loose. Like I'm telling you, my birthday bash is gonna go crazy. Get tickets, they're online right now. VIP, the first row of VIP is completely already gone. So go ahead. If you want tickets, you got to go ahead and get these tickets because we are only doing tickets. We are not doing door prices. This is an invite only. So you got to pay for your invitation and bring your cup because we having a good time.
So y'all heard her now. So don't get to the door and say, can I pay at the door?
We're not paying at the door. Tickets only. We want to be able to control a grown folks environment. Because every time we have a weekend at the Wilborn show, it's always good vibes. We want to keep it that way. I understand I'm a little more popular than I was this time last year. So I know it's going to be a little bigger than it was last year. And last year, we were almost over fire code. So this year, we're going to try to make sure we can contain everything, but still keep that live energy and that vibe. So I hope you guys get a chance to get your tickets and come out to my birthday bash. It's going to be amazing.
And the Wilborns. So you guys, y'all have your own entertainment now where you have your own parties, invite guests, because I've been following you through that. So talk a little bit on that for me.
Weekend at the Wilborns is an experience. It's the cookout that you've been missing all this time. You know, we don't get together as family as like we used to. So I didn't want to do a show. I told my husband, it was his idea that we create our own platform. But I told him I didn't want it to be just any ordinary concert type show. I wanted it to be a vibe where people were comfortable walking through the crowd. It was safe, but you got that old school vibe where the uncles and the aunties and the cousins and everybody can still vibe together. So that's what you get from Weekend at the Wilborns. It's great entertainment, great vibes. We have our own designated bartender, and he makes special drinks for every artist. He's been doing that for the past couple of shows that we do. Yeah, we have a food truck that is a dedicated food truck. And that food truck was so crazy last time. It was people buying like 40 and 50 wings at a time.
Oh,
and they was on point all night, never ran out of food. Like y'all, everything is on point from the food to the drinks to the entertainment, the DJs, the lights, the sound, like everything is top notch. So if you're paying for a ticket, you got to know you're paying for quality. You're paying for a good, safe time. So come out to the birthday bash and come hang out with us.
And weekends at the Wilborn. So y'all have different artists.
Yes.
Different.
Sometimes we will run back other artists if we know that the crowd want, because we get inboxes from 1,000 people in the hometown all the time. Bring this person, bring that person.
I
We know
bet.
y'all know this person. Why y'all ain't brought? So Young Guy and Anthony Q were the top two that they was on our behinds about bringing to Mariana. So we didn't already say we're gonna have to make sure we got security to escort them in and out of town, because there are certain subdivisions we got to keep them out of, or we'll never see them again. They gonna get them and they gonna hide. They gonna hide them.
That is, but that's awesome. And
Southern Soul is growing, and the country people love having artists that's like Southern Soul has. Southern Soul don't have a lot of grand artists. You know what I'm saying? Every genre has those artists, but for the most part, Southern Soul, we all cousins. We all country folks. Like we all have that same spirit for the most part, you know? Weekend at the Wilborns, that's what we want to represent. Is that good country Southern vibe where everybody just wants to get together. We gonna laugh, we gonna do some lying, and we gonna have a good time. You know?
Have some fish and chicken wings.
You hear what I'm saying? Girl. Just a good time. Just a really good time.
Is it once a month or once every 3 months?
It's totally up to J Will. J Will Entertainment. We just kind of schedule it around demands, because especially with me being on the road, I was blessed enough last year. I think out of a 52-week year, I was working like 45 of them. So outside of doing that, I still like to have time with my family too. I got 4 babies, and they have AAU games and cheer camps and stuff going on. So I try to find that work-life balance too. So when we can squeeze them in, we try to squeeze them in at least 2 to 3 a year. Last year we did 4, and they were all amazing. And I want to say all 4 were in. We did 2 in West Memphis. One was in Mariana, one was in Blytheville, and Arkansas shows completely out. Every time. I just love these people. They let us do whatever we want to do down here. So I love bringing what I see when I get on the road. I love bringing them back home and giving them these vibes. That's what I'm trying to do.
That's it.
That's what I want to do for my people, because I don't want them to have to travel to get a quality show when we have everything we need right here in the state. So if I can bring it to the country, I don't care about these arenas and all that stuff where you got to pay $150, $200 for a ticket. We got $70 VIP tickets, and you finna get an arena style show. I'm telling you, I don't want to spill the beans.
Okay, don't spill the beans. Okay.
But y'all finna get a production style show, and come dressed to impress. Get your boots and hats and dust off your stuff, because you might be on camera. That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay, well, we'll chat, because we like the boots and the drip and stuff over here, so we might have to make a trip down there.
And I ain't talking about the dirty boots. I'm talking about the ones that you gotta shine them up. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Girl, we gotta do country made stuff.
Listen, I am so excited for you. I am so proud of you since day one. I've been rocking with you since day one.
Yeah. Day one. You've been here.
Day one.
My
sister and I have been Cecily Wilborn fans, and we absolutely love you. And anything you need from Live with Vicky P, all you have to do is call. I love your
Tanya gonna hold me down.
Yeah, y'all do good. Sometimes I'll be like, I know I'm aggravating her. Especially that day I called and he answered the phone. I was like, just tell her to call me back.
No, like, he knew not to miss that call, right?
He said, no.
Because he know if your name pop up or if Tanya's pops up, he knows y'all last names at this point. If you see y'all name pop up, he be like, babe, what you doing? Vicky on the phone.
I love him. I absolutely love him. And girl, we love you.
Thank you.
You keep doing what you're doing, because it is working. It is working. You are winning.
Yes, ma'am.
You are winning. Now I'm gonna let you get. It is 8:30.
We gotta go.
Get off this thing, girl. We gotta go. Thank you guys for tuning in with Cecily. She is the best, and I'm glad you guys. I really hope y'all enjoyed this show. I really did.
I do too. I had a ball.
She will be back next year.
Yeah.
She will be back next year. We don't know when yet, but she will be back, because she's
whenever you call.
She's always creating good music. But girl, thank you. And you have a good night and a blessed night.
Happy holidays, everybody. Love y'all.
Bye, sweetie. Bye. You guys, She is the best. I have been rocking with her since day one, and I will continue to rock with her. I love her music. This is what music is about. So now I got to do a little bit of promotion. Let's see what we have going on for the rest of this month. Let's see. All right. On December the 21st, Joker's Comedy on the Move will have a ugly sweater Christmas party. It's at the VFW Post 2872 in Athens, Georgia. If you're interested in more details, go to Joker's Comedy on the Move Facebook page. All right, you guys. December the 14th, the Lady Songbird Gendas and Howard's 50th and 55th birthday bash. It is December the 14th. The doors open at 7. You guys, come on, get your tickets. And look who will be hosting. Me. Live with Vicky P will be in the house hosting. We will be at Jamming Moments, 519 Broad Street, Augusta, Georgia. If you're interested in any other tickets, you can inbox Jenda or Howard. Look at here. Friday, December the 13th. I told you guys, I'm super busy this month. Friday, December the 13th, T. Rayner's birthday bash. Look at who's on the flyer. This is going to be at Red's Dining and 581 West Main Street in Humboldt, Tennessee. If you guys are interested in ticket information, you can inbox T. Rayner or William Rayner on Facebook. For booking information for the Houston County Cowboy, Southern Soul artist, he's available for concerts, parties, and private events. You can call Tanya, which is my manager, 404-307-5445. And you guys, I think that's it. So I hope you guys enjoyed the show. As usual, it's always a vibe on the Live with Vicky P show. And please tune in Wednesday. I will have double shots. So you guys come on back and chat with us on Wednesday. You guys have a good night, and I will see you Wednesday.